This is the one and only Rose Bowl Stadium. A playoff matchup between the number 10 seed and the number 7 seed. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the UCLA Bruins. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game, he has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to be at the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
27 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
To the air, it's Sayin. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He goes out of bounds, up close to the 25.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's wide open, look out. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Iamaleava. The pressure's on. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff on a counter. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust. And clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Bruins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, they jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, UCLA. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, the chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. Finds his man, it's Jackson. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's looking deep here. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. To the air, it's Maliava. It's a wide receiver screen. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's UCLA on top here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. So contact on the throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here comes the pressure. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
On third down, he drops to throw. Here comes the rush. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw. And really,
he'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. A quick juke. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Once you cross the 50, in many cases, it's 4-down territory. It is for this offense here, and they're able to pick it up.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Yeah, Chris, you've got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen, almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
The sure hands. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Dropping back. It's Maliava. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. They did not make it short on 4th down.
Boy, that was a great opportunity for them to really extend this lead and put this game out of reach heading into halftime. But now, what an opportunity here. It has not been a great half, but this defense just gave some momentum to their offense. They can go down, get a score before they get into the locker room.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start. Build from this point forward because there's no tomorrow.
He's got the first and still going. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
It'll be stopped after a gain of 3. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down now after the sack. Looking for some space. It's Jackson.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something there.
Touchdown, Ohio State. He's got it for a touchdown. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And here he goes. Inside the 40. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They get the second half started with the running play. It's past the 35. He's got some space. Look out. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
This is just the perfect play call at the exact right time. Look at the defense sink back into coverage, and because of that, these linebackers, they're taking off. They're not even looking back there. Great patience by not only the offensive line, but the quarterback, and then this draw play really pops. And as we've seen all year long, this back gets a little crease, and he's able to take it for a big gain, and he does so right here.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage show. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area. Going into halftime.
Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in, extending the play now. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break, contain, and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly, he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first.
Timeout, UCLA.
Back to pass. It's Maliava. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So second down after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Ellis. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.